This is a This this is a continuation of a video that I just filmed yesterday, but probably did not upload yesterday because I'm filming these out of order. Just crack my fingers. Sonic movie collection. Let's do it. Starting with Jack Sonic. Yeah. I already showed like a shit ton of Jack Sonic movie merchandise in the last one, so I apologize if I don't have much to say about these guys. Just watch that video. I assume, hopefully you're watching these back to back. Jack Sonic, fuck it. But something that I did fail to land on in the last one is that, so I have these figures in the box, cool, but hopefully one of these, yes, look at that, Knuckles. He is Knuckles, and hopefully, oh man, there was like a release of this error that they put a sticker over it that said Robotnik. I don't think I have, well, I just showed why I don't have that, but so that's enough for the 4-inch figures. Get them out of here. But that's a good opportunity to show the minifigures. Something weird about these. So the Sonic 3 minifigures are coming out, and they're single card releases, meaning that you can buy one in a package of one. They did that for these, but like only in like Saudi Arabia. Like if you want to buy, oh, I only want to buy 2-inch Sonic for my son who loves Eggman, but he doesn't want these figures. They only had single card mini releases in like Saudi Arabia. It was so weird, but yeah. Look at that. My favorite character. And of course, I've got this variety pack. Not much to say. Not much to really say besides it's cool. I think it's really funny that they decided to make this because I really want Party Sonic and South Park Sonic. I wish they made Snowtails. That's such a dumb like request. Like, why did they make Tails in a snowsuit? But like, it would have been funny. It just would have been funny. Oh my god, how about the best Sonic? I don't know why I didn't start off with this. The Sonic movie. How can I have a Sonic movie collection without the Sonic movie? Okay, so I'm just gonna ruin the illusion. I don't actually watch movies on DVD and Blu-ray. I buy them on digital. I just have this because my parents got it for me. I was like, thanks! This is Blu-ray and DVD. So, something that's funny is that, like, because Sonic is a family movie, like, he doesn't say the word fuck. So Paramount has this little slip. More fun-filled adventures for the whole family. Yes! I can watch Dora and Playing with Fire starring John Cena and Bumblebee. Yes! My favorite. Paramount should just start making kids movies that aren't complete butt cheeks. I mean, Dora was funny, and I like Bumblebee, but like, this Playing with Fire, that's someone made that movie because someone needed a tax break. That is just like a very questionable existence. But Sonic movie. But as I was going to show the best Sonic movie figure, Tom. It's not Tom, it's Cyclops from the X-Men movies. But I guess this is a good, like, reason as to mention, like, why you will never see an official Tom figure. Because it's kind of like, well, who wants that? Like, who, like, as much as Sonic movie fans are like, they should make figures of Agent Stone, and Wade, and Tom, and then, it's kind of like, okay, but my like, 5-year-old son, Zachary, he don't want that shit. He wants Sonic. Yay, oh my god! Hi, Dad! Hi, Sonic. You're adopted. Oh my god, no! kill myself. Ah. I'm gonna continue showing Sonic movie figures, even though I just showed all my Jack Sonic figures. How about the Sonic Movie 1, not Sonic Movie 1, Sonic Movie 2 cup toppers that I got at AMC for $2. But I just checked eBay today, and people are reselling these for like $50. It's like, what the fuck? Why do you need to do that? These are definitely worth $2, if not a single dollar, because like, look, they didn't even like paint his shoes. I mean, it's a cup topper. You get like what you get. It's like, I can't be mad that a cup topper looks bad because they're selling it for $2. If you bought like a resold one for $50, then that's on you. That's on you for willingly paying $50 for Tails figure that doesn't paint his shoes or Tails or anything. Oh my god, look at how dusty the tops of these are when I take the figures off. That's how I know I gotta kill myself, because my shit is so dusty. Look, every room in my house is constantly illuminated by light. I have the biggest windows ever, so get a lot of dust. Yeah. But those I was able to buy at AMC. How about something that I couldn't buy in the US and A? How about these Sonic Movie 1 ugly Sonic, stupid and ugly cup toppers? I got these from, I think they sold these in Germany and Russia. I think this part of the cup like melted a bit in transit because like I was ordering from Russia. It was gonna take a month. And yeah. Not really like much to like say. Like, look, it's ugly. It's something I can say. I don't hate that it's the ugly design because like I know what I was getting, but I hate that he like tilts to the side because like if I put him in there and like really like lodge him in there, he's gonna get like stuck, and I have to like I'm not gonna do it. I'm not even gonna try to do it, but like if I try to pull him out, I'm too scared that, oh wait, I might be stupid, but I'm too scared that I'm gonna rip him off the like cup topper top base. Yeah. Oh my god, there was a third one of these cup toppers that they almost released and they didn't, and that really pissed me off because it was really funny looking. It was like it was Sonic standing cross-armed cool, and it would have been a really stupid thing to display, which is exactly why I wanted it, and that's exactly why I'm pissed that it did not come out. But the thing about cup toppers, I can't remember how much I paid for these. However much I did, it was probably way too much. But like, sometimes you can buy these cup toppers, like these Sonic Movie 2 cup toppers in the US if you're lucky. And I have theaters near me that sell a shit ton of these like Minions, Kung Fu Panda like movie cup toppers. And then when they run out, I'm like, well, I could always just buy them on eBay. So I check eBay, and the only listings for them are from like Thailand for like 1 million. It's so stupid. It's like $200 billion for like a cheap little Minion figure that I could have gotten at my theater for $2. It's like, why? Oh my god, I'm rambling about the cup topper market. That's how I know I gotta kill myself. But it's there, and this is a cool cup. I don't use this cup, and the fact that the top is so like dusty is another reason why I shouldn't use it. But also because it smelled a little funny when it arrived, which I bought this like 3 years ago, I think, maybe. I'm not good at math. For all I know, I could have bought these like 10 years ago. But to continue weird Sonic movie figures from out of the States, this tiny ass baby Sonic figure from Japan. This is so funny. So I don't remember when I bought this. I think it might have been like May 2020. And funny thing about this, oh my god, that is March 27th, which is when this movie was supposed to come out in Japan. It got delayed to like August. I feel bad for the Japanese Sonic movie fans that had to wait that long for it to come out. When I got this, it came with like a little, like, it was the size of a sticky note. It was like a Sonic movie poster. I think it just had the logo on it, and I like hung it up on my wall because, like, I don't know, I hang weird shit on my wall. I have a straw that one of my friends gave me for my birthday. And so I ordered this, and because it was coming from like directly from Japan, it took really long to come in the mail. And then it finally arrived, and I was like, oh my god, the thing I got in the mail, it's from Japan. And my parents were like, so it took that long, huh? What'd you get? I was like, it's this tiny baby Sonic figure. And they're like, oh, that's it? So yeah, tiny baby Sonic figure. And then I think like the month after, I ordered another thing from like overseas, and it took a month to arrive, and there was like a even smaller like Puyo figurine. It took a month to arrive, and my parents were like, you gotta stop ordering tiny shit that takes so long to arrive. Oh my god. Also, this figure has 6 spikes. Normal Sonic movie merchandise, such as this, would have 7 spikes because that's how he's designed. I think there's like a few pieces of Sonic Movie 1 merchandise that has like 6 spikes because they're stupid. Oh, and he's also missing this spike too. Oh, this figure's missing it too, what the fuck? Look, Sonic has 3 spikes on his back. This has 2 spikes. Whoever designed this, you're an idiot, and you should literally be fired from your position. One sec, I gotta drink my Mountain Dew that is blue, like Sonic, because I love Sonic so much. Oh my god. That's gonna be there for the rest of the video, fuck it. I guess the last of the Sonic figures that I would have are these little McDonald's toys that they did for Sonic 2. And I'm glad that for Sonic 2, they got a normal fast food joint like McDonald's, because for Sonic Movie 1, they did Jack in the Box, which is really weird. And Jack in the Box doesn't even have Sonic, like, they don't have Happy Meal toys. They have it since, like, 03. It's so dumb. But, so I have, like, I don't have the complete set, because I, like, I didn't order these, like, online for resale value, because, like, they had been newly released, and they were, like, shitheads who are, like, okay, this is really funny. I think, like, I've only ever seen this happen with, like, the Mario movie and the Sonic movie. But normally, if you go to McDonald's, you can ask. You can, like, ask them, like, hey, I want a Sonic toy. Just by itself, no Happy Meal. And they'll be like, fuck it, just pay, like, $1 and we'll give you Sonic toy. So, because of, like, Sonic and shit, because all Sonic collectors are the devil, they had to put up signs. They were like, we do not sell toys separately, even though you can buy a toy for $1. And I remember there was some shithead, like, Sonic tuber who was like, guys, I'm gonna go to McDonald's, and I'm gonna pay for all of them. But I'm not gonna pay $7 for the whole set, I'm gonna pay $100. I don't know if that was a joke, or, like, if he was genuinely, like, stupid, because they're Happy Meal toys. They are so cheap. They're, like, I hate this thing that, like, Happy Meal toys do, where, what a dumb statement. I hate when Happy Meal toys do this. Every time I go to McDonald's and I buy the Happy Meal toys, I hate when they do this. I need to get a life. But I hate when they have, like, sticker decals, because they just peel off, and I don't like attaching them, because, like, like this one, because he don't got snow decals. I didn't even get this at McDonald's. I got this at like, I think it was like a used like figure shop that I randomly saw at like a mall when I was like on vacation or some shit. I was like, oh, they have Sonic. I might as well get that. And the stupid ass Peter Rabbit toy that I also got at the same store. I saw this. I was like, it's so ugly. I'm gonna buy it. Oh my god, just full of so many like stupid like decisions, but that's what makes me special in my own way. But something really funny about these toys is that one time like my mom was at McDonald's to like get shit for my brother because my little brother loves McDonald's and shit, and she also made sure to like check what Sonic toys they had, and she like FaceTimed me and was like, hey, so I checked what toys they had, and they had Tails. As she holds up this Supersonic special toy, I was like, oh my god, you gotta get it. And she was like, really? I thought you already had Tails. I was like, just get it. But yeah, Supersonic is cool, and I really think it's really funny that the existence of this toy leaked that Supersonic would be in the movie. I mean, at least it confirmed it, because like, if you're an idiot, you would have never seen that coming. Like, what? You mean to tell me that Supersonic is in the Sonic movie too? What the fuck? Yeah. Wait, look at this. This is the coolest thing I've ever saw. Look at that. So cool. I'm really very easily amused, but I think that goes for like all Sonic movie figure media that I have. How about plushies? Because I know you guys like plushies. I got fucking I already talked about all of these in my last Sonic Jax video, so I don't have much else to say, but I do have something else that I'm sure some of you guys might have not seen before. These are Sonic Movie Jax prototype plushies, and you can tell because they look nothing like the ones that you can buy at your local Target, like Amazon, like whatever. This is egregious. Look at this. Look at this. What happened? What happened? I'm almost glad that I specifically bought Knuckles. So, the burning question, how the fuck do I have these? I bought this off like an eBay reseller for a reasonable price. It was $100, like, exactly, which is like a fair price because like, it's a prototype. Woo! So I bought that from eBay and shit. I got this, like, I want to say, I think I bought it in, like, July of 2021, and the funny thing about it, I'll put up the picture, but, like, so I ordered it off, like, an overseas, like, Chinese website that had, like, it was listing, like, prototype Sonic movie plushies, but, like, the seller didn't know what the fuck they had, so they were, like, $30, and I didn't spend exactly $30 because like I had to fucking, if you've bought anything overseas, you know you gotta get a proxy, like pay someone else to do it for you. So I did that, and the thing the funny thing is, the picture looked like not this. I'll put up the original picture if I can find it, but it looked like not that. So then if you order from a proxy, under normal like circumstances, they'll send you a picture of what you're ordering, so you know you're not getting like jacked. And I think they sent over the pictures at like the middle of the night when I was talking to a friend, and I was like, hold the phone. They sent over like it was such a funny picture. Just imagine like this, but like zoomed out. I was like, that's not the thing that I ordered. And I looked closely and I was like, oh my god, Jax, you didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do this. Let me just get that nice 360, because I haven't seen any other, I haven't seen any other, like, versions of this specific, like, sample prototype show up online. So by ordering it, I probably ruined someone's day, which, good. But shortly after, I tried to order from the same listing because it was still up. And I was like, I want Tails, because Tails is in the Sonic movie too, and the Tails plushie in the picture looked pretty good. So I was like, I want that. And then I got a message from the seller, which is like, hello, my friend. I'm afraid that I don't have them in stock. I don't know why I'm doing some, like, whatever accent that is. It was like, it's from China, so they definitely didn't fucking talk like that. But it was like, hello, my friend. We don't have any Tails in stock because, or any of these in stock, because I have a deal with my friend. My friend is buying them all. I'm like, oh, fuck. But to be fair, so, like, when Sonic 2 came out and you could buy these plushies officially, I, like, saw on eBay a bunch of reserved listings show up for, like, these prototypes, but there were so many, and every one for Tails looked so ugly, and I was like, okay, maybe it's for the better that I got Knuckles. It's a very good looking plush. I mean, like, his dreads are embroidered into his chest. Can't say that for Mr. Eated Bees over here. Like, look. Oh my god, you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. Oh my god. I'm kind of glad that I ruined someone's, like, some Sonic collector's day by ordering this, because they don't have hearts. Guys, if you're gonna become a Sonic collector, please do not do that. It is... all Sonic collectors are going to hell, including me. Finally, I can move on to, non-Jax... Well, that's a lie. I gotta get these two out the way because, yeah. I don't got much to say about these two in this specific video because I already talked about them in my, last video. Please check it out. Please check out my last video so you know what funny jokes I had to say about these plushies. You don't want to miss out. But finally, I can move on to non-Jax Sonic movie plushies. Starting with... fuck. Oh shit, one of these plushies almost knocked over my camera stand. Moving on to non-Jax Sonic plushies. Sonic! This is the Toy Factory small movie Sonic from Sonic Movie 1. And this is big Sonic Movie 1 Toy Factory plushie. I think this was like actually, no, that's a lie. The first Sonic movie plushie that I had was the Baby Sonic. I ordered this, like, the week before the movie came out. And I think this plushie showed up, like, online first because, like, very, like, immediately after the trailer came out with, like, the new sexy Sonic, Paramount sent press packages to, like, people around the world that also included this plushie. Woo! And I was like, oh my god, it looks so good. So, like, funny, like, I kind of got, like, a bad one, per se, because, like, his spine sticks up, and his leg is kind of, like, bum, but whatever, I'm gonna be grateful for what I have. Something weird about these plushies is that when I first saw them, they were on, like, some, like, bulk shipping website for arcade vendors, like BME, Pain Olympics, like something like that, and I tried to sign up and they didn't let me, and then I, like, forwarded the link to a bunch of YouTubers that I knew, like LS Mark, so I'm inadvertently responsible for that video where Ellis Mark destroys a bunch of Sonic toys. And I didn't get any residuals. I got no credit. Just kidding. I love you, Ellis Mark. So I got this one like when the movie was coming out, but I didn't get this one until like I'm trying to think like when I got it. Might have been like 2 years after it came out, like in 2022, because like I just did not find it anywhere, because like shortly after the movie came out, like people just stopped selling these. And not only that, but like the price skyrocketed, which is so evil, because this is a toy factory plushie. It's like carnival, like arcade. It's a decent quality plush, but like it's for arcade like vendors and shit. It should not be like $200. I like all Sonic sellers, like resellers on eBay, they're going to hell. I'm just putting that out there. But I found like a decently priced one because my friend sent me a link for like, I think it might have been $30, which for what it's worth is like a decent price for this plushie. I'm not disappointed that it was it was kind of a weird listing though. I was kind of like, when I ordered it, I was kind of like, okay, this better be a Sonic plushie, because it was from like a newly made account, and the name of the listing was like cartoon rabbit toy. I was like, okay, I better order this, and I better not get a pile of shit in a mail envelope. But this is the Sonic Movie 1 release. They made a new one for Sonic Movie 2. I don't have any of those, so I'm sorry if you guys like came to this video expecting me to have to like every Sonic movie merchandise ever made. I kind of started slacking on Sonic Movie 2 because there was so many, but maybe one day I'll catch up. I don't know if I'll get every size, because they only made 2 sizes of these, which made it really easy to like just have the full set. Speaking of the full set, that's technically not it for the movie 1 set, because what is this? This is so weird. In 2021, this surfaced, and some like the first like tweet about it was some kid like, did I just find a prototype baby Sonic toy? And like, it wasn't a prototype because it had the full tag and everything, and they're like, I found it at a carnival. And it's like, okay, you found a prototype Sonic movie toy at a carnival? I'm not buying it. It's got him some slack. They're a kid, whatever. The existence of this is so weird because it came out in 2021 and they shipped it with like a new release. I think this might be the second release. These have like manufacturer dates on the tag. Oh no, this is an OG. November 2019. Check it. But this is so weird because when did they even produce these? Look, July 2021, and it didn't come out until like May 2021. So, well, no one can really go outside because of COVID, so maybe they just produced a shit ton of these and we're like, let's sit on it until we know we can ship this outside and people will actually be able to buy it. But also, really funny to me that this has like pink in his ears and this doesn't. I don't know how they like messed that up. I think they fixed it on like the Sonic Movie 2 one. I don't know how they missed that and then made sure to put it on this even after they re-released this one. It's so I like these plushies. They're good plushies. They're like decent quality, but they're also so questionable because this is so. He's naked. It's the old design. You can oh my god, there's too much Sonic like movie feet merchandise. Why does he have blue hands? Why does he have blue hands? Not even this has blue hands. Why? They made this they made this 4 years ago. It's from July 2020. They probably didn't have internet, like whatever. It's funny that he has blue hands. That's like some shit that they only did on the Chris Pratt Sonic, like, concept art. So I just talked about how weird these Toy Factory Sonic plushies are, but how about a weird, not Toy Factory? I don't know why. Well, I know why I bought this, and it's just because, like, I wanted to have it because it's so. This is a bootleg of the Toy Factory Sonic, and yeah, I don't know if you can still buy like one of these, but I bought it off of Amazon, and then like shortly after there was like listings for smaller ones, but like they were like had normal Sonic shoes and they had this in the ear and like fucking da. I didn't buy that one, but I bought this. I don't remember how much it was, but I hope it was like a decent price and not one that's gonna make me want to kill myself. But I don't have much to say because it's just like a decent replica of this pattern, and like, yeah. It's a funny thing to say that I have. How about this? How about weird PC, like whatever the company was, PCO I think it is, like Russian Sonic plushie. There it is, PCO Group. This is weird. This is such a weird thing because I think they only released it in Russia and Germany, which is so random, and it's like of decent quality too. I mean, it looks a little like ugly. You can tell that this was definitely a like the old Sonic, and they're like, shit, we gotta put this out. Let's put gloves. Let's give him gloves. No laces on the shoes, which is interesting. No back spikes. Did I say this is high quality? It's acceptable quality for what it is. I don't know what the MSRP was, but it's decent. Like, if like I'm a Russian kid and this is my only Sonic plushie, I'd probably be happy. But I don't think it's Russian kids buying these. I think it's just like 32-year-old men who know that they can buy a shit ton of these at their like local German theater and resell them for a living on eBay, which I didn't fly out to Germany to buy this. I bought it off like a reseller in like the UK or some shit. Fucking There's a second one of Sonic crossing his arms. I didn't buy it because it's kind of like, okay, well, why did they make that? Why did they make that? Why did they make a second one of these just to make my life harder? I don't think I'm gonna, unless I find one for like $12, I'm like, fuck it, why not? I don't think I'll go out of my way to buy this, but he's crossing his arms. Like, that's literally what it looks like. I can make this at home. I can like just glue his hands together and be like, hey, I have the cross-armed Sonic movie plushie. Stare into the void. Oh my god, I'm finally reaching some of the last of the movie merchandise. I'm so sad. How about we start off with, by the way, for some of the last pieces of merchandise, how about Build-A-Bear Sonic? This is also, yeah, he has a Paw Patrol hoodie, fucking swag on. They didn't have the shoes, so mine was kind of naked for a while, and I saw the hoodie, I was like, well, why not? I'd like to get some clothes for my Sonic. Yeah, but he still has no shoes on. I actually think I have an extra pair of Sonic shoes because, like, I think they just came. I also have, because I have Knuckles, and I think, because, like, my parents got it for me once, and, I think they got the shoes that Sonic comes with, so I just have, like, an extra pair lying around. But I'm lazy, so I didn't bother giving him his shoes. Yarr. But this is ugly. You can tell this is like an old. I think Build-A-Bear tags have manufacture dates. Let me check that shit. Right there, I think is the manufacture date, which would be July 2019. So this is made in July 2019, which proves that this is technically they produced these after the announcement of the redesign, but it's also kind of like, what you gonna do though? You already have the pattern to mass produce it. Like, what you gonna do? My little brother, sometimes I forget that my little brother was, because I got it in store, and I forgot that my little brother came with me, and he bought one for himself. I don't know why he did, but he got him pants. He got it. This just sits in my attic because, like, I think my brother ran out of space to store his epic Build-A-Bear Sonic. But I think my brother was gonna buy a wheelchair for him, and it was like $20. So he was like, "No!" Like, not even for the bit. It was like, let's get underwear for Sonic. Oh my God, Sonic, chill. Sonic, chill. My girl's on this app. Fucking chill. Fucking thala. So, I have Sonic and Knuckles. I don't have Tails because I didn't see him, which makes me really sad because I really want Tails. Maybe for Sonic Movie 3 they'll be courteous and like re-release Tails. I don't know how they're gonna do it because I feel like they don't want to release like 5 of them, and children are gonna be like, wait, so I have to get Sonic, Super Sonic, Shadow, Tails, and Knuckles? But like, just do it for the fans. Just release like Tails as like an online exclusive when Sonic Movie 3 comes out, because I think Knuckles was an online exclusive. This, I didn't get him when they all came out because that would have been like too expensive. For some reason, like, I think Christmas of that year they released him again just for no reason, which thanks. And then that next year, I think for Christmas, they released a super movie Sonic. Thanks. I didn't buy it because I forgot to, sorry, but I at least bought Sonic when he came out. I got him in a store that had this shirt, no pants, so he's just got it all swinging out, but at least he has a shirt with him and his best friend Tails. Best friend named Tails. And he also has the shoes underneath. He's got socks that are branded as Sonic too. Luckily, no feet showing this time. No. I'm surprised Sega didn't veto any merchandise of the old Sonic design with his feet out, because even though he was gonna have his feet out for like a majority of the film until Tyson S stepped in and said, please don't do that, it's just so funny that they were like, kids want to buy merchandise of Sonic with his feet out. I think, like this has like detailed little like toes. That's so funny. I forgot to mention this, but like literally like shortly after I got this, they announced that this figure would be bundled with copies of Sonic Colors Ultimate. I was like, so I did all of that for nothing? But I think that release has like the copyright information in English, which is a little weird that they had to reproduce this figure in English. But they definitely did just have like unsold stock because like COVID definitely fucked them in the ass. It's really funny kinda. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think I've reached the end of this video. There might be something that I missed, like when Sonic 2 came out and I saw it on premiere day, I got like a free Sonic movie like IDW comic that came with it. I didn't feel like looking for that, so I'm definitely missing some shit here, but that is more or less my current Sonic movie collection. I might have to update this once Sonic 3 is out. I've got all the Sonic 3 like Burger King toys. I will see you next time when I troll on Omegle dressed as Gambit from X-Men.